Today I want to talk to you about laser or IPL hair removal. Over the holidays I experienced laser for the first time on the Brazilian area. As a beautician, I find that when we've tried everything on ingrown hairs for people with the Brazilian area, that I just say, we've tried everything, you're probably going to have go and have IPL now, because we've tried the solutions, we've tried exfoliating, we've tried wearing looser clothes, we've tried it all, and the ingrown hairs on the top part of the Brazilian area just won't go away. So for those people, I say you need to reduce the hair growth and have less hair in that area in order to be able to maintain Brazilians without those horrible ingrown hairs. And I don't mean horrible because they look horrible, I mean they're actually horrible to have. Having experienced them, they are very uncomfortable and not nice. So the point is, I recommend people to go and have laser done or hair removal, and I've never experienced it, so I wanted to experience it myself. So over the holidays I did the prep, I had the procedure, and then I went through post. So I want to explain to you exactly what happened. To prep, you need to shave. You shouldn't have wax in the last 2, 3, maybe 4 weeks, because you actually need hair in the hair follicle, because the laser that was being used on me anyway is attracted to the darkness of the hair, and that's what helps the laser do its job. I'm not a laser tech, so I can't completely explain how it works really in depth. All I know is what I experienced and what I needed to have in the way of effective skin colour and hair. So I'm fair skinned and I have dark hair, so I'm perfect for this. There are other lasers that are coming out that can work on darker skin and dark hair, but that's for somebody else to explain in another video. So you shave, you make sure that you have hair growth, but you shave on the day, and then you go and you have it done. You have a gel, a really clear gel put on you, much like when you're having a scan done when you're, during pregnancy, and the spatula is used just to spread it about. So that's cold but not uncomfortable. The laser is something that is held. I'll show you a picture of it, and you just go along, it beeps 3 times, 1, 2, 3, pings you and go, and ping you and go, and so you're slowly moving along the area of the skin in order to get the hair that you want the laser to attract to. I just want to talk about how it feels. It feels like a hot rubber band pinging you like that, and it's over. There is no sore areas afterwards unless a laser has been used too hot or incorrectly. Then you shouldn't have any problems. If you do blister, it heals up really fast as well. You really just need to make sure that you're with an experienced tech that knows what they're doing. Starting from the top of the Brazilian area, just under the stomach, to the pubic bone, it's not sore. It doesn't hurt until you get closer to that pubic bone area. And if you've had Brazilians, you know the area I mean, where you're just like, okay, that stings like a you know what. So as you move down, it's tolerable. Then as you get right down to just above the pubic bone, it hurts. Moving on to the bikini line area, easy, no problems for me at all. But then you come down to the labia area, and that is the area that I felt like was much more pingy, and the more that the laser head was used along, the hotter it gets, so you've got to have a break. What we did is we used ice in a bag, and I iced it to that point where when you hold ice on an area like a burn until it hurts, and then you take it away and it was like numb. Then they would laser until I would say, oh, I feel it now again, put the ice back on. So I had the ice, they had the laser, and we just worked together through communication to work out what I did and didn't feel, and what was feeling good and what wasn't. So that is the area that I would say is probably the most painful, but tolerable again. Sometimes the ping that you get from the laser in an area gives you goosebumps, and you're like, oh my god, that one did kind of really hurt. But if you use the ice again, it's manageable. And if you have a break from the laser head, just having 10 seconds to cool down, it really helps. And then you can have the back done. I didn't, but you can continue to go right round and have the back done. I had the lower cheek area done, when you put your your leg out in a figure four, and I had the lower cheek area done, and that was really like, that was a little bit of a stingier area to have done, but again, it was okay. So after all of that was done and we'd gone through 2 filters, so we did like the top section with like a 590 and then a 640 filter, then we did the bikini with a 590, 640 filter, then we did the labia with a 640, 590, same thing. That was it, it was done. So the thing is, one of them hurts more than the other, one is more shallow and one's more deeper, and I can't remember which one hurt more than the other, but we made sure we did the hurty one first, so that by the time we passed over the same area again with the second filter, I was like, it's easy, it's fine, it's not, doesn't hurt at all. So it was good to know that the second time we were going to go across with a laser, it was really, really manageable. Post, you have to let your hair grow. I mean, you could continue shaving if you're going to come back for more treatments, but I let the hair grow, and within that first week it just got itchy and annoying, and I hated it because I just like this, so just uncomfortable. So by the time it was about a week and a half, I was like, what? Why is this just not falling out and coming out and doing what it's meant to do? And by that stage though, by about a week and a half, the hair's growing enough so that like on your bikini line, you could tug a little piece of hair and it will just come out. Just comes out with no pain, no nothing. And by week 2, you're seeing hair gone in some areas and hair still there in others. So I had a line that was left because the laser head is about, you know, this thickness, and so depending on, you know, the tech going along and then shifting it down along, you might have a little bit of hair left and patchy in other areas, which can be, you know, you can get those in your next, you know, 2 to 8 sessions. I've only had 2, and so far I'm happy. I think it's come out really well, and there is some areas that need to go over again, but very little. I feel like by the end of week 3 you can see definitely where there's no hair and where there is hair. The question is, if after a couple of months, if you left it and didn't do any more laser and had no Brazilian wax, what would there be? Would there be thinner hair? Would there be just patchy bits of hair? You know, what? So for some people, it may just be that you want to reduce the hair growth, and so going and having IPL so that when you have a Brazilian, it's more like a maintenance, low grade kind of Brazilian, and it's all manageable. That would work really well. For others, it might be about removing the hair completely and doing up to 10 treatments, and again, you know, it's all dependable on the person, the hormones and the hair type and the skin type. So I know from having 3 sessions on my underarms that my body does seem to respond really well, and I had very, very little hair left on my underarms, so I did another couple of sessions on those too. In regards to price, I had someone I knew that does laser that did it for me, so it can be costly and you can see deals on discount sites. I just want to recommend that you go to someone that is reliable, recommended, trusting, caring, knows what they're doing, very educated, and is careful with the laser that they use, or the IPL that they use. Hair removal seems to be pretty safe and pretty straightforward, but if you're going to get into hair, if you're going to get into skin and pigmentation, then make sure that you're going to a laser tech that is very good at what they do and very experienced with different types of skin. I'm not a laser tech or an IPL operator, so I can only recommend what I would do based on my own experience. I'm really happy with the results so far. I'm probably going to do more until I'm happy with what's left. One thing I do have to say is that it may not be forever. I have heard of people having changes in their life that means the hair will or could grow back, so it may not be completely gone, and it may not be forever. It could be, it may not be. So you just have to decide whether you want to go for gold and get rid of the hair completely in areas, or whether you want to leave a strip or a patch or something like that, you know, because things change in life. Just to mention, I have a very high pain threshold, so for me it was really manageable. Use the ice if you need the ice ask before you go and book in, do you use ice to numb the areas? Ask them if you can take any painkillers, whether there's anything that you can do in order to help with that beforehand. I thought the whole procedure was very quick, was very easy, and everything responded really well, and I would recommend trying it out. Go and see a professional and have a consult to find out whether you are applicable and whether you will respond well to it. That was my experience. In summary, you have to shave. It feels like a hot rubber band pinging you. You can use ice in order to numb areas. The process is fast. We used 2 filters in order to get the shallow and deeper hair. You do find these results within 2 weeks, where you will see where the hair is falling out, and there is no downtime straight afterwards. You probably feel like you need a shower because all the gel gets wiped off, and you could have a shower to clean that off properly, but easy treatment, very effective, and I thought it was great, and I would definitely do other areas of my body. Hopefully this helps you. If you have any other questions, please leave a comment below and I'll do my best to answer you. Thanks for watching today, guys. Bye.